Hello everyone, hope you're doing good. We are thrilled to have you over here. At DC TechNet, we strive to do things differently for you. We believe in pushing the boundaries and providing value in every video we create. So let's see what we have today. So we again will be focusing on how to answer rather than what to answer. And we have already seen why focusing on how to answer is as important as what to answer in our earlier session. So today we are going to focus on how to answer any question related to FSMO rules. And this FSMO rules question is a prominent question in any Windows or systems admin's interview. Even I used to ask this question in every interview I used to conduct, say, years ago. So questions like, this is one of the disclaimers, that is, it is assumed that you know FSMO rules. So we are not focusing on what to answer, we are focusing on how to answer. So questions like, tell me something about FSMO rules, explain FSMO rules, can you explain the concept of FSMO rules, or what are FSMO rules, why are they important in the world of Active Directory. So we will be focusing on how to answer the question related to FSMO roles. So the common way what I have seen is how people start answering this question is, some people start with, let's say, FSMO stands for flexible single master operation and so on and so forth. Some people start with there are 5 FSMO roles. Some people start with an Active Directory there are 5 critical roles, also known as FSMO roles. And some people, I have seen some people, they start with there are 5 roles, 2 forest wide, 3 domain wide, and so on and so forth. They continue. So this is the common way of, say, people answer this question. So how should we answer to stand out of the crowd, man? So start with when the FSMO rules were introduced. Then explain the Windows NT architecture. Then explain the Active Directory architecture. Then state that there are 5 such FSMO, say, roles. And then start explaining the FSMO roles. So it goes somewhat like this. So let me answer it for you. So FSMO roles were introduced along with Active Directory, that is Windows 2000. So there were no FSMO roles prior to Windows 2000. And prior to Windows 2000, it was Windows NT. And in the world of Windows NT, the architecture was, say, a master slave or a single master architecture, where there was a domain controller named as or called as PDC or primary domain controller, which has a read-write copy of the domain database, and we can configure n number of backup domain controllers or BDC, and the BDC had a read-only copy of the domain database. So that was a single master architecture. But after the introduction of Active Directory, this Windows NT architecture or this master slave architecture was scrapped, and the new architecture, Active Directory architecture, came into existence. Now, in the world of Active Directory, all the domain controllers will have a read-write copy of Active Directory database. It's not like Windows NT. Every domain controller in the world of Active Directory will have a read-write copy of Active Directory database. However, there are still some domain controllers which will hold a single master operation role. or a single role for avoiding conflicts. And there are 5 such single master operation roles in the world of Active Directory. So these 5 roles are schema master and domain naming master. These are forest wide role, and RID master, infrastructure master, and PDC emulator are domain wide role. So this is the way we have to start answering this particular question. So start with when the FSMO rules were introduced, the NT architecture, Active Directory architecture, then explain what is single master operation, and then start explaining the rules one by one. Schema master, domain naming master, then RID master, PDC emulator, and the infrastructure master. So hope you have at least got some idea of how to start answering any question on FSMO role. So in our upcoming sessions, we will be focusing on group policy questions, scenario based questions, difference between domain over group, DNS zones, or any question related to DNS, Active Directory, replication. But again, we won't be focusing on what. We will assume that you know all these answers. We will be focusing on how to answer rather than what to answer. And if you have any question in your mind related to, say, how to answer, just leave a comment and we will add it to this particular list. These are, say, some of the things which came into our mind. So thanks for joining today. Hope you have enjoyed today's session. It was somewhat different. We didn't focus on what, we focused on how to answer. And see you in the next session. Have a great day.